We're live in Lower Manhattan outside the court where the former president has appeared, arraigned on 34 felony charges. He has now left and he's on his way back to Florida. We're joined now by former Massachusetts Attorney General Martha Coakley. She joins us live right now. Martha, A, it's great to see you. B, you've had a chance to see the indictments. You've had a chance to watch the coverage. You've had a chance to digest it. I know it's fairly complex and it's relatively new. But is this a strong case?
I think it's both a serious case and a strong case, and people were talking about both of those things. There's a lot more in those indictments, I think, than people had anticipated, and you've got the weaving together of David Pecker and, with Michael Cohen, the documents involved, and this pattern in practice. This was a business practice. It happened. There's a conspiracy. There's a scheme. All of these things that indicate that the grand jury did its work, as did the DA's office. And I think there's a lot to unpack here, obviously, but I think these are strong indictments. And I think in the scheme of things, they are serious for the former president.
You have undoubtedly heard the conversation. Donald Trump and many Republican lawmakers are calling this a case of political persecution. You have the benefit of wearing both the prosecutor hat and a politician's hat. So what role do you think partisan politics has played in this?
Look, we have appointed, elected federal, state prosecutors. That's always going to be an allegation, especially in these days. But the thing about our system is that it's transparent. This is part of a process, right? You get to look at what the grand jury heard. You get to examine that. You get all of the discovery. This is for the former president now. And if and when this goes to trial, Ed, there will be a clear viewing of what the jury decides. We don't pick jurors based on parties. And so there always will be overtones when you have someone like a former president. But I think when people start to look at the law here and the facts, hopefully we'll see this process work as it should, not in a political way, but in a transparent way.
And obviously, we are down by the courthouse, and there are a lot of sirens going here all the time. So that's what you deal with when you're in Lower Manhattan. But let me carry that political football one step further. Not that it matters, but they're going to run two parallel courses. The next court appearance for Trump is in December. Who knows when this will actually go to trial, if it does indeed go to trial. Well, we're looking into next year, and what's next year? The presidential election. So the calendar is doubled up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a complicating factor. It may work to the former president's advantage. It may not. But as this plays out and we see what happens with the other investigations that are pending, there will be a lot for both the president, his lawyers, and frankly, for the American people to sort out on how this does or doesn't affect his candidacy for presidency in 2024.
Martha Coakley, thanks for your time. Thanks for your expert opinion. We greatly appreciate it.